eyes. Shouldn't do that. What the? What? 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 Okay, I guess this eye is just. I get. This eye is just smaller tonight. Okay, that's cool. You know, every now and then when that happens, always fire. Love a little mini eye. Love a little tiny baby eye. Little tiny baby eye we got. Little tiny. If anything, it's like I could like see better out of this one. Like a little like squint off. Are both of your eyes different color? You know, I've said this before. My this eye is brighter than this one. I don't know why though. Don't know why that happens, but it does. Don't know why that happens, but it does. But it does. It is. What is there hair in my? What the hell? What? What? I don't know. um, tonight's definitely gonna be shorter. Tonight's definitely gonna be on the shorter side. And it's gonna be on the tonight's gonna be on the shorter side, right? Probably an hour in out. This is if you were here, you know. Tonight's stream is gonna be like a those who know, you know, those who are there, those who come. What's my eye? What's in my eye? I don't know. Hell going on? What's the hell? What's going on in the back? What's happening? I don't know what's happening back here. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Give myself the artificial +1 because we gots to. I'm genuinely concerned about my eye. Why is it? I don't know why it's smaller. Um, there I am. +1, crank up those numbers. Do we play Wordle? I think tonight either because we're not playing any real games. You know, now my eyes wet. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What? We're good. I think we're good. Okay, Wordle. Wordle. That crane. Remember the crane? I remember the crane. Shout out Toy Story 2. Or was that Toy Story 1? Ocean. Ah, there's a C. I feel like there's always a C, though. I don't think a C being there is impressive. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it a whole bean, as the kids say. No one says that. Starts with a C. Crust. Puppy. There's a CU. Kujin, Kugui, Kuji, Kugel. I don't think there's a G. I think I'm really stretching it with the G. I think I'm really CU. Can't be cunt. There's no N or T or S. See, I'm perplexed. I'm a little bamboozled by this. What is this word? That's a great question. Are we sure this word exists? Maybe. Maybe. Should I just do another word? Should I do another word for letters? We could try and like letter fish. We could try and like letter fish. Just get letters out there. Oh, but what word? I could do guild. Chilled. Chilled. There's an I. There's an I? What the fleek? There's an I. There's an I. Big grab. There's an I. There's an I. Where would there be an I though? Where would there? Cubum. Cubib. It's not IU, and it doesn't. The I has to be the fourth letter. There's no way this word ends with an I. That'd be ridiculous. That'd be insane. It'd be absurd even. And it's not Kujim. No. Kubim. Kubith. I want to try other letters. I think there has to be an N. There has or an M. There has to be an M or a B. What word could I use to just is there a word I can make, right? That just a bunch of these letters all at once, right? Just big word, get a bunch of letters, hit a bunch of things. I don't know. I don't know. And there's a pimple on my forearm that I'm trying to pop. Oh, popped it. Not washing my hands. But biome only shoots. No, biome's a terrible guess. What? What? Bib. What word could I don't think there's a I can't make a word out of these. A 5-letter word out of these letters? No, I can't. CU. Okay, CUI. Kukib. What's up with them? What's up with the Wordle and they're just being I feel like every time we've done Wordle, it's always been double letters. They running out of words? Probably, right? When they run out of words, are they just gonna make 7-letter Wordle? No, 6-letter. When they run out of words, are they just gonna move into the sixes? I mean, I guess they could just redo words. I mean, Wordle's been around for. They could just redo words. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. I'm like, what happens? What happens? What happens when Wordle runs out of words? Recycling old worlds, including okay. So they are just gonna reuse words. Not surprising. Not surprising in the slightest. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm looking forward to this one. I really am. Okay, throw, crib, copy, newspaper, pirate, cave, bottle, mobile, blanket, can, lift, signal, sham, suit, cardboard box, sheet. Didn't mess up the spelling. Let's hope I don't mess up the words. Things a homeless person would have: newspaper, cardboard box, bottle. No, it's not newspaper. Throw, blanket, sheet. Or no, it wouldn't be throw. Cardboard box. And then we had the one guess, and then we had the one guess. Then we had the one guess. Ooh. Okay, so wait, so what did we guess? A newspaper. There was the bum route, right? The bum route. Recyclables. And then what was the other one? It was the rubber blanket sheet. Oh, I feel it I feel like okay, wait. Okay, it's got to be no. Now here's the thing is this is a mobile. This is a baby thing. Babies have mobiles. This is for babies. Suit. Throw. Copy. What is a sham? What the hell is a sham? A sham? The sham wow? Or like, this is a sham. You're a sham. What does being a sham mean? That's the real question. What does being a sham mean? Cave. This could be a hole in the earth, or this could be do mm, this could be like I caved, like I caved, right? You caved, you know. See, I really screwed myself. I really, really screwed myself astronomically, right? With no more. I got a little greedy. Got a little greedy. Got a little crazy, right? You never get too crazy, but I did. Mobile, Bat Cave, Batmobile, Bat Suit, Bat Signal. Okay. Blanket. Pirate lift copy crib. 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 You're telling me. You're telling me that someone out there has illegally downloaded or stolen something. And they said, "Oh, hey man, I cribbed this. I cribbed you. Plagiarize. Pirate? Pirating isn't plagiarism. Pirating is just illegally common connections L, I guess. Okay, let's go to strands. Let's go to strands. The real fun part. That's not very polite. There, dark matter crystal. Cool. Didn't you already have that? What do you mean you got your final dark matter crystal? Didn't you already have the crystal? Gribble, actually, it's good you're here, Gribble. Just so I'm not crazy, have you ever referred? No? I thought you did have it. Do you mean all three characters? Why would you get it on all three characters? Why would you do that? Oh, oh! When you said dark matter, my brain instantly just went to the what's it called? My brain just never mind. When you said dark matter, Dark matter. My brain just went to the dark saber. Gribble, it's good you're here. Gribble, would you consider yourself to be an intellectually inclined? Gribble, would you say that your intelligence knows no bounds? Would you say that? Would you say that? Or are we going to be a little modest today, Grib? Gribble, have you ever heard anyone, like, just in terms of plagiarism, right? I wouldn't consider pirating plagiarism, but whatever. Have you ever heard anyone use the term crib, like a thing a baby sleeps in, CRIB, in the context of plagiarism? Have you ever heard that? Have you ever crib, CRIB, thing a baby sleeps in? No? Thank you. Thank you. I really don't know what's up with connections. I really don't know what's up with connections because it seems like every single week the words they choose are just not accurate. The words are just not accurate. Gribble, do you want to hear something great? Apparently this weekend we may be getting slammed with like 2 feet of snow. This guy's looking forward to that. This guy's excited. I'm a little excited. Little bit. Gonna keep it real. Little excited for that one. That's not very polite. What are mean things? Baiter. That's nothing. Gribble, it's Scribble. That's a lot when it realistically Gribble. It hasn't snowed in like 5 years. Like it hasn't snowed in like 5 years. It has not. Especially my area, my part of New Jersey, it has not snowed in like 5 years. Dude, I'm being so for real. Did it even snow last year? Either last year or 2 years ago, it just did not snow at all, right? Dude, and now it's like it snowed. We had a blizzard. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Isn't it it's in like the negatives for you guys, right? It's in like the night. I'm gonna be real. How is that? Are you near the PvP server? What's it like down there? Are you near Minneapolis? From what I've been seeing, Minneapolis turned into like a Rust server. Is that like, are you near there? Are you safe? Are you safe? I don't really. I'm being real. I give it like a week and a half till people just start using guns, like unironically on both sides. I give it like another week and a half before like you just go outside. You just go outside, and the ice agents and the people fighting the ice agents are just unironically shooting each other. We have another week before guns are used, and then the National Guard goes down there. That's my prediction. You were one of those guys. There was one dude in my class, right? Who every single winter, his name was Brendan. His name was Brendan, and every single winter, Brendan would only wear shorts, never sweat. Remember, it was snowing once, and he was that guy who came to school. Yeah, girl, I'm being real though. I think fire. Well, I've also seen videos though of people, one breaking into ice cars, but also breaking into cars that they think are ice cars. It's actually crazy how now I can't even confidently say either side is good. Because initially it was like, yeah, stop them. But now it seems like they're just doing the same thing the ICE officers are doing. Not only to ICE officers, but the people that they think are ICE officers, which is just like they're doing the same. They're also profiling who they think are ICE. I don't really know what's going on down there. I don't really know what's going on down there. Gribble, as long as you're safe, Gribble. I'm telling you, Michael prediction, I think we have another week and a half. Guns are going to be used. The National Guard's going to be down there. Something's going to happen. I don't know what. Something's going to happen. And I think, dude, I really just, God, man. All this stuff with the ICE agents, I really do just think we should have done my what's it called? Doxed on Google. He's been getting doxed since it happened. I really just think we should have done my Michael plan. Just every illegal immigrant, don't kick him out of the country. Just be like, hey, you're moving to Montana. Just give him $10,000. Let him start over. Make Montana, right? Montana. And then in like 20 years, Montana would be a prospering state, predominantly Hispanic, right? Then think about it. Think about how well kept it would be. It would just, they love nature. It wouldn't be like the Japanese in World War II. It's just like they go there, they build their own houses, right? They build wherever you want. Hey man, you want this land? Sure, you get an acre. You get an acre, you get an acre. Just move all of the Spanish people, very minimal, obviously the government would be there to make sure there's no crime, but I mean, it's not like it'd be like, I gotta be up by 7. Seven got to start mining rocks. It's like you guys, you get to build your own society, right? New Montana City, right? Just somewhere. I think that would work. I think that would have worked. There's more than enough room, and there's more than enough place to keep the natural wildlife. You could have made it so where Montana still has the most open, untouched nature, but also a lot of land for the immigrants. I think so. I think, and then they could have gone to Montana's right next to Canada too. Americans, I'm gonna be real. The Greenland thing isn't the Greenland thing not even real. I was hearing that apparently the Greenland thing is just it's just another stunt for like tariffs and taxes. That's all I heard. Apparently, like I don't know what exactly it was, but it was like all the stuff with us invading Greenland, it's just for like negotiations to be like, we won't do this, but you gotta lower the tariffs. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just I wonder what Mike Pence thinks. I wonder what Mike Pence thinks about this whole situation. Did Bill Clinton get arrested? He did, right? Bill Clinton's in jail now, is he not? Because he did commit contempt of court. Is Bill Clinton in prison? They're in contempt. Did they realistically speaking, Bill Clinton gets arrested. How long do you think Bill's going to jail for? I don't think a long time. I think Bill's gonna be in there for like a month max. And even then he's gonna get like the Ghislaine Maxwell. It actually is crazy. No, Gripple, I'm pretty sure that I read this that like it could, I mean, maybe, but apparently this may just be like a negotiation thing. Like this may just be like a big negotiation thing just for like tax purposes. Gribble, have you seen any words yet? Do I see protein? No. No. What's not Gribble? What are things that aren't very polite? Farting? Farting. Farting. She already dropped the tariff threats? True that. Dude, tariffs really piss me off just because there's no like there was no point. I'm gonna be real. I've been looking at it. This has nothing to do with anything. I think if I ever I think he actually just does stuff. I don't hot. Well, Gribble, to be fair though, I mean, let's be real. A lot of the stuff is just, cover-ups for all the Epstein stuff. It's just every time something ramps up. Oh, we're doing this now. Oh, letter? What letter? I didn't see the letter. I didn't see the letter. I did see Gribble. Did you know that? Did you know about the hippopotamus poop vortex? Apparently, I'm the weirdo for not knowing about the poop tornado. Apparently, everybody else knows about the hippo poop tornado. I'm just the one guy that never knew. Apparently, me not knowing that hippos could violently like shoot liquid poop out of their butt and spin it with their tail in like a cyclone formation at incoming predators. Apparently, I'm the weirdo for not knowing that. I sent it into the group chat and I was like, guys, look at how cool this is. And they were like, you didn't know they could do that? And I was like, no. And they were like, oh, everybody knew that. And I was like, whoa, calm down. Didn't know that. No idea. Didn't know this was common knowledge. Suddenly, everybody's an expert on hippo poop. I mean, I don't. Look it up. We have to get through the gauntlet first. That's not very. What would you. Are we sure farting's not a word? Is there an F? Is there an F? See, I'm gonna be real though. This is the biggest issue as to why I can't fully hate the dude. Just because like he is unironically so funny. Like unironically though, like we have to be realistic here. Unironically, bro is hilarious. Like genuinely, like one of the funniest people, like of all time. And it sucks that he's doing a lot of sucky things, but he'll do something really sucky, and the next thing you know, he'll just drop like a bomb, and it's like the funniest thing you've ever heard in your entire life, and you're like, damn, dude. Did you see that clip where like Marco Rubio, he was like he like whispered something and then he just said out loud, Marco told me to say this. Dude. I don't know what this word is. That's not very polite. I'm like staring. No, no, no. Okay, okay. When people say that, I don't know. See, we can't. You can't just say that. He's not even. No, he's done a lot of bad stuff, but realistically speaking, he has not done anything nearly. You know that's not true. He has not done anything nearly that bad. You could say he's like, whenever people throw that out, it's like, okay, dude. Well, now what are you doing? Are you upscaling Trump or are you downscaling Hitler? You can't just no, no, no. No, no. The stuff they've done, yes, but like no one's being murdered. Listen, if he turns out tomorrow and he's like, okay, yeah, all the Mexicans were executing them, that'd be a little crazy. Yeah, yeah, gribble, 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 gribble. You're severely, it is bad, it is that bad, it is that bad, but you're also severely like down, like you're not like, it's not it's comparable, yes, it's comparable, but it's still not nearly that. It's not yeah, well, yeah, but Gestapo, like Gestapo compared to ICE. Gestapo, ES, ICE. Unlike the Gestapo, which operated as a totalitarian regime, ICE, um, yeah, listen, ICE is still overseen by the government. The government, see, that was the difference, right? The government is still involved with this. Hitler was not. He was his own party till they took over. Can I get like a full? Could we get like a real? I don't look. Has it really just been that? And here's the thing too, which also see, Ingrable, that's the other thing too. We have to think about this too. Like, it hasn't been like all of the really, really, really bad cases. Like back during like pre World War II, it was the entirety of Germany, like the entirety, like all the time, everywhere. Just we have to be realistic. They are kidnapping children, and that's messed up. But like, it seems like they pick like one state at a time. You know, like it's always been Minneapolis. It's always been Minnesota. What else was it? It was Minnesota. What else had like prominent I don't know. If I got deported, yeah, but Gribble. See, here's the thing too, Gribble. That also that, but Gribble, but that happened. You do know that Obama deported more people than Trump has so far, right? Like Gribble, like we have to also Obama deport. As of right now, Obama still deported more people. Like I think how many people? You do like you do know that, right? During the Obama administration, significantly more people were being deported, right? It just wasn't talked about. This has always been happening though. I think now it's just more televised and I guess a little more aggressive, like a little more violent, like a little more violent and aggressive, and like a lot of these guys are just kind of losers that they were like, yeah, you could do this. And then they're like, okay, sure. And then they just start doing it for ID. Yeah, because they got the weirdos and the fat guys that are police academy rejects. I think they just need better vetting. And I think, listen, let's be real, Gribble. Let's be real. Let's be real, right? I think the big reason why you can't say that Trump is like Hitler is because Hitler was what, in his like 30s, 40s, maybe. Trump does not have another year. Let's be real. Let's be entirely real. He doesn't have another year. The second he dies, it's over. The entire thing is crumbling. JD Vance is not holding anything together. The second he dies, all of it's over. It's not like with Hitler, he was like, he was young, he was spry. It's like Trump, he has at most like less than a year. He's dying. Trump is dead by 2027. It's not this isn't. I think it is bad now, but the second he goes, everything's falling apart, which is going to be sucky for everyone, right? That's not going to be fun. No, Gribble, the entire thing's collapsing. Maybe there's going to be like a power vacuum, but the second he dies, I'm telling you, it's falling apart. There's no one saying even now, people are already, like, starting to leave. Like, the entire party's already yeah, Gribble, and Gribble, there were also still people that were racist after the civil rights movement, and what happened to them? They just kinda got forced to shut up and be quiet. Like, it's, the second, like, you re like, re if let's be real, let's be real, let's be real. Do you have any idea how many people were still racist, and then all that stuff happened, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, it's over now," and they were like, "Uh, uh, 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 oh." And then they just pretend that they never were. That's gonna happen. You're saying this now. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. The second it ends, people are gonna be like, "I never was." Mm-mm, no, I love my Mexican brothers. I love my Hispanic brethren. Still happening? Yeah, Bookerable. But let's be real though. We had a good like 20 years. If anything, it no. If anything, it came back. If anything, it came back though. Like, let's be real. As far as I'm aware, the 90s, pretty chill. The early 2000s, pretty chill. What's up, Chris? Chris, you see a word here? I've been staring at this for like, I don't know how we got to a political debate. Are you seeing any words? I'm not really seeing anything. I'm looking with my eyes. I don't even know the theme. Not very polite. Like what? Burping? Burping. Chris, you're just such a genius, Chris. God, that was entirely. I want you, Chris. That was entirely you. I want you to know that. That was entirely you. Chris, you're just so coded. Jesus, wow, wow. What else is not polite? Sneezing? No, Chris. It doesn't matter how many letters they just. It's just like it's a crossword. It's just like a crossword, but you can go like zigzag maneuver. That. See, Chris, here's the caveat. So there are other words, right? It has to be longer than four. It has to be longer than four letter. There are other words in here, but the other words they give us like towards the hint bar. I don't think we want to use hints. I mean, we could use a hint. It doesn't matter. But if we lose the hint, what do we have? What do we lose the hint? We lose our honor, right? It's integral to this run that we don't use the hint unless we absolutely need to. But now that we got burp, what else is not polite? Is pooping your pants here? Pooping. I feel like pooping yourself in public isn't really it's not really that's not polite, I wouldn't say, right? If you were out in public and someone violently pooped themselves in front of you, you never had honor. I had a lot of honor. I'm a very honorable man. I like to think I got the high honor ending in Red Dead. Let's make it very clear. Arthur died high on that mountain. Use the hint. No, I'm not. What times we're not using the hint till 10:10. We're not using it. If we don't get two words by 10:10, said the Lego Gooner. What's dishonorable about that? What's dishonorable? Um, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right, you're saying I have to ask you a question. What's dishonorable about that, really? Hmm? Why is Taskmaster? Here we go. Let's just in case, right? Nothing would have shown, but I just okay. So Gribble, I want you to tell me. Look at this picture, Gribble. What about this is dishonorable? I don't know. Don't know what that noise is. What about this is dishonorable? I'd like to know. I'd like to know. Hmm? What about this picture is dishonorable? Tell me. Tell me. I think this is a very honorable picture. I stare at it sometimes. Just look at it. I just stare. And I remember, right? Remember this picture? Why is the photo named Hottie? We don't need to worry about that, Chris. We don't need to worry about that, Chris. What other good pictures? Some children play with Gribble, 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 Gribble. You could literally say that about anything in the world, okay? Oh, Gribble, I could have turned that on you. What's a phone? What's a phone? Hmm? Technically speaking, you're doing it to the phone. Whatever you see on that phone, it's the phone. Children play with phones. What does it make you, Gribble? What does that make you? Hmm? Hmm. 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 A thing children play with, then why do I have this? A thing children play with. Why do I have this then? Oh, it's a thing children play with. Why do I have this then? Hmm? 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 What about this? What about this? What about this, Gribble? Thing children play. You think a child could play with the turbo tank? You think a child? Think a child could even comprehend? I re-engineered the wheels earlier today. Spent 2 hours re-engineering the wheels in the middle. You think a child could play with this? No, no, no. It's not a children's toy. It's a toy that could be played with by children. There's age ratings for a reason. 18 plus sets. You're gonna buy a 5-year-old an 18 plus set? That's irresponsible. That's horribly irresponsible. I think. Look at the Star Destroyer. You think a dirty they could play with it? No, but they wouldn't understand. They wouldn't under. I would not trust anyone under the age of 13 with this. I wouldn't. This is a. It's too detailed. It's too detailed. Look at the side panels. Look at the side panels. Look at the intricate intricacies of this turbo tanker. Not no 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 no. Listen, Gripple. There's play sets, but they could, and I could play with a. What is this, Gribble? What is this? This was open. Don't know how long that's been open for. This is a knife that my grandfather gave me when I was 8 years old, and this is the scar on my thumb because of it. You think I should have been playing with this knife? No, but I was. No, you could play with anything if you want. You could give a child a sword and they could play with it. Does that mean they should? No, no. I'm not comparing a Lego to a sword, but you to say you're being facetious. You're being facetious and you're bloviating. That's what you're doing. You're being facetious and you're bloviating, Gribble. And I know what type of man you are. Mm, 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 said the liar. I've never lied. That's no, that's a lie. Said dirt. Okay, but see, game name. No, Chris. We're not looking up the Chris. We're not looking up the answers. We're not looking up the answers. It is strands, but we're not Chris. We're not. We can't look up the answers. That defeats the entire point. That defeats the entire point. Shout. Shouting's not polite. Don't. 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 Don't what? Don't point. Point. Rude? Is rude a word? Oh, rude is a word. Wait. Don't be rude. Don't be rude, Chris. You're on a roll, Chris. You're on. Chris, I've never stare. Chris, I've never seen someone just be on as much of a roll. Oh, now Chris is locked. Aram. I still Gribble. I still haven't used Heirloom. I'm being so for real. I still have not used it. I got it and have not used it. Charge fully. No, but can't you like tech it though? Dribble, isn't there like a tech to it to like edge the cooldown? Interrupt. Interrupt. Now there's two words in here. There's two words in here. No, I know. I thought there was. Chris, you're just Chris. Either you're on a roll right now, or you know that there's a delay, so you're saying it as I'm saying it, but knowing that I'm expecting there to be a delay. So whatever you're doing, Chris, it's working. I think you're Chris. You're locked in. Lego activity. I tried playing Crucible yesterday and I rage quit. You know, Gribble, do you hear the terrible, terrible, terrible news? The terrible, horrible news. They're delaying whatever the hell the next thing is for Marathon. Who knows? Undisclosed amount of time, probably a month. They're whatever it is, the Shadow and Order, it's getting delayed. Yeah, it's getting delayed till after Marathon comes out. You know? W. Taste. No. That's a word. What is not very polite that we're seeing in here? Seat? Well, my brain went to gloat. Chris, you're just so locked in. And then what is this? ESAT? Tease. 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 Yeah. Chris, you're just so locked. Chris, you're just so locked, and you definitely didn't look that up or cheat. That's just Chris is just so locked. What the hell is crossplay? What the hell? What is this? First two-player game? I'm not doing that. Yucky. Where to beat strands. Okay, guys. It's time for the finale of the gauntlet. Time to really. Okay, what are we looking at? We seeing any insta lock? We seeing any insta locks? I'm gonna be real. I don't think so. That's a greater than perfect armor, perfect weapons. I have the urge to grind, you know. I just haven't been grinding. Greater than 4, greater than 0. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about the I think this L is locked. I think this L locked. Unless because that would be a 6. It could be a 6 though. This is a lock. That's a lock right there. That's a lock right there. Greater than 4 equals 4. Greater than 4 equals 4. I think. Ooh, less than 2. This has to be a 1. Houston, I think we have a problem. I think we have a problem. I think we've run into a problem. Actually, no, I didn't watch the full thing, but Gripple, do you see Datto's video, like the Grit Datto's new hot take video? I kind of agree with this. I think honestly, I think Bungie. Do you think they kind of went a little overboard with all the ability stuff? Because I mean, let's think about it. When's the last time that a gun really mattered? Like they did kind of just like full send, like yeah, class, ability, and then they just like completely ignored guns forever. Ability meta. I think that guns should have like a minor resurgence though. I'm gonna be real. Gribble, I'm confused. I'm a little torn at what I'm looking at here. What though? I'm gonna be real. I do want a kinetic sub. Imagine just like a kinetic subclass, no supers, no nothing. You actually do just go around and like punch the hell out of everything. Dude, the kinetic subclass would be sick. Just imagine like no super, but like everything you could just like hit really hard, really fast. They add in like a like a punch barrage, like a JoJo stand punch barrage move. Just go around just smacking the hell out of everybody. That would be sick. Like you get like the kinetic tremor explosions. The kinetic subclass would go pretty hard, I think. It would go pretty hard. It'd go pretty hard. Dude, what the freak, man? What? That would be dumb. So they add punching? We're acting like they can't just add punching. They could totally add punching if they wanted to. Remember the safety dance? We can dance if we want to. We can leave a place. Oh my god. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm gonna be real, I'm resetting. I'm gonna be real, I'm resetting. We're getting this top situated first. So we could always move, but we can't take away. I'm confident in this. I'm confident in this. Page and a half. Don't worry, Gribble. Tonight was more of a chill night anyway. You're not missing much. We've already been 40 minutes. It's already been 45 minutes. I may be out of here by 10:30. I don't know. Definitely by 11. Um, this is definitely a lock. What the what? No, okay, wait. I gotta get all the greater than fours in here. This no matter. Wait a minute. I think this is. I think this is here. I think this goes like this. I didn't even like think about that. Um, it's like I'm picking my brain. It's like I'm picking my like into the deepest corners. Oh, why are my hair so thin? It's like I'm digging into like the deepest corners of like my mind vault. You know, just digging in my brain, Dwayne. But this doesn't work. It can't be a two. Could it be a three? No. Mm. Tomorrow, robotic. I'll be there for that. Robotic, are you gonna be there? On robotic. Guess what I got today? Robotic. Guess what came today? The body came, so I was able to put the head on. I know. So fire. So fire. Oh, why is it so bright? Let's just relax. Oh, it's adjusting. Oh, oh, oh. Well, now it's pitch black. Now it's because robotic. Look, now he goes with this guy. Now he could go with him, and now they could fight each other. Oh my god. Oh, they're both battle damaged. Oh. Oh. I was gonna watch Mark. Oh, I messed up. And then because I knew that guy was coming, I ordered Ultimate Gohan, so I was able to do a Kip Ash for Ultimate Gohan. And I have Superhero Ultimate Gohan, so now I have two Ultimate Gohans. Oh, Robotic, I'm going to. Oh, Robotic, I'm going to. Robotic, and the people that made this guy, they're also making they're making a Sand Saga Vegeta. They're making a Sand Saga Vegeta. So they're gonna make a corresponding Vegeta for this guy. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what are we seeing? Um This has to go here. And this has got to be this. This is the only way this works. Well, robotic there, robotic. They're showing off this dude. I pre-ordered this guy on AliExpress. I pre-ordered him on AliExpress. I'm really hoping that the one that they actually do come in the robotic look, robotic. It's like it's just like like robotic. I'm being so for real. I genuinely hope the pre-order is real. I've never got scammed on AliExpress, but I really hope the. Dude, it's the fluffy hair, dude. It's the fluffy hair. It's the fluffy hair. It's the fluffy hair, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, it looks so beautiful. And the issue is too, it's only being sold at the event in person, but also after the event, it's gonna be sold on Premium Bandai, but only in Japan. So aftermarket prices are gonna go crazy. I really hope I do get my copy. Dude, it's so beautiful, dude. Dude, it's so beautiful, dude. It's gonna be next year. Robotic, are they even having one? I thought this was like a one-time thing because like they're celebrating how back we are. Zero equals. I don't. I feel like that's too much though. Because then, okay, I need a 4. No. It's gotta be going this way. He's gotta be going this way. So I need a 1-5. This isn't a what where am I there force? And there's the 4 too, but there's robotic. I think it's this. Which but this would be but this can no, because there's no 1. What? That's less than 2. Am I stupid? What do you mean robotic? Like he's getting too freaky? What do you mean he's getting freaky? Is he venting? Have we seen robot? Okay, this being less than 2 changes a lot. No shot unks entering like a gay arc. I would never expect that from enforcing. He has a female account and be doing robotic. What is enforcing? What do you mean he has a female account on what? A female? What? A female? A female account on what? A female? What do you mean like a female Xbox account? No shot enforcing LARPs as a woman and just to mess with like dudes. How into it does he get? There's no way he gets like into it. There's no way that robotic Jaden cannot know about this. This news would devastate Jaden. This news would, if Jaden heard this, it would devastate him. I think I'm gonna tell him. This news would completely destroy Jaden. And the guy's like getting that's God, that's so sad. That it's so sad, but it's not. Like it's so sad, but it isn't. What do you mean he's getting into it so bad? Brother. Fish. Fish. What? No, that just won't. Fish. I dropped something? Fish, are you ready for Genki Daimatsuri? Placement. Robotic, I want it. Listen, me and Jaden want to play VR chat. Jenrick just doesn't want to, so we may just have to do it without Jenrick. Just whenever we're ready. Just you, me, Jaden. I'm hoping the Prince, right? Whoever else wants to join. I'm looking forward to that. Every time we bring it up, Jenrick's just like, I don't want to play. I don't want to play VR. Actually, wait, are they in a thing? Everybody time out. Oh, everybody time out. Everybody time out. Jaden, Jaden.
Baby.
Is that Jaden?
Tosi time out. Tosi time out. Jaden.
Oh
Yes,
no, that's
baby.
Jenrick who joined.
Apparently,
What's up, dude?
apparently enforcing has an Xbox account that he's LARPing as a woman on. And apparently he's got some dude really just he's messing with some dude.
I really remember this.
Yeah, Robotic just told me right now. I
think I remember him kind of telling us something about that.
Yeah, apparently in Robotic's words, him and Dino were trolling a dude so bad. I don't really know what's going on. Apparently, Robotic says this has to be like verbally communicated.
Verbally communicated.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. I may join back later. I may join. Bye, Jenrick. Yeah, I just I had to. No, I am. I just had to tell you guys this.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to say something to Robotic? He could hear you.
Robotic, I love you.
Wow. Wait, Robotic, what happened? Did his PC just break? Dude, this is actually a hard one. This is unironically a hard one. Dude, this one's hard, dude. This goes here no matter what. That goes. I'm confident that goes there. I'm confident that goes there. And I think, what does Mikey think? What does Mikey think? I think this 1 goes here. And the 5 goes here. It's me, Kermit. That was my impersonation of Kermit the Frog. Thank you very much. This goes here. Flip that. That goes there. You can suck. How many 2s are there? How many 2s are there? But there's no 5-2. This can't go here. This can't go here. So this is a 1-0. Unless it's the 1-4. Do I keep the... I mean, I could put... Okay, wait, what if I put... What if I put the... What if I put the... Well, I'll put this there. I'll put here. Yeah. And then... Mr. Krabs, start digging in your butt to win. But this is the 0 and 3. But this is the 0 and this doesn't work. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. Like an hour ago, I was on the toilet and I bought the 40th anniversary Kid Goku. Robotic, you should... Well, Robotic, if anything, Robotic, you're saving, because, I mean... I think Xenoverse 3 is coming out this year. That's what I think. Gribble, I'm being for real. This is maybe the hardest one of these they've ever had ever. Like, unironically, this is maybe the hardest one, like, ever. I don't even... Less than 4. Dude, I'm being so for real. They announced Xenoverse 3 on Friday. I'm screaming like a girl. Legitimately, you're gonna hear me let out like a... A third, you know, Gribble, writing's writing, you know. But... But no, 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 no. What 4? It's not the 4-6. It's not the it can't be 4. Is it 4-2? Crossplay? I hope it is, but you know those Asians, they don't like... Those Asians don't like the idea of fun. The concept of fun angers them. They do hate money. They hate money and they love screwing everybody else over. What? Like I'm unironically, this is the most confused I think I've ever been during one of these. Like on a robotic, this is not like usually I hit like a stride, then I just like I get it, but I don't. No, but I can't because that has to be that has to no matter what it has to be. This is the top corner. This is the top corner. For yeah, robotic. The inside of every single like see how this one says like this like these two are orange. There's the 5. The inside of this square has to equal 5. And like this one, these 3, there's the equal sign. They have to be the same symbol on each tile. Well, no, I need a 4. I need a 4. I can't. This needs to be. This can't be 4s. But this can't equal. Something up here is wrong. 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 I don't know what. So it's whatever it is up here. This can't be 6 unless it's no, no, no. This is the only piece I'm like 90% sure it. It has to be this, but it can't be because this goes here. No matter this goes here. This goes here. It can't be because this goes here. So we put 4 2 there, and then it's the 4 0. But uh, uh but now this doesn't. But this, but now, but this doesn't. But this doesn't. But this doesn't. It doesn't. But it doesn't. But it doesn't. But it doesn't. But. Okay. 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 This can. Zero but 0, 1 doesn't work. 0, 1 doesn't work. I think this has to be this. This has to be this. This has to be this. And then this is a 1. Dude, but every time it's every what do I don't what do I do? I don't know what to do. No, I think this has to be this. This has to be this, and this has to go here. This has to be this, and this has to go here. Yeah, bro, this thing's stupid. Yeah, this game was stupid, bro. Yeah, this is just a stupid night. Yeah, this is just dumb, dude. Yeah, this is just dumb, dude. Yeah, 39 minutes. So stupid, dude. That's so stupid. Well, I guess tonight's over, everybody. We did it. We did it. It's over. Good night. I'm gonna. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Good night.